What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your bonus reading. This is a reading that is owed to you guys because you did not get a November reading. You did, though, get a December reading. So if you have not yet seen that, then I definitely encourage you to go check that out. If you're here for the bonus, let's get into it. I did ask you guys in the December reading if you would prefer to have a career and money focused reading or a love focused reading. And it doesn't even matter because at the end of the day, I'm going to do both, okay? I'm going to do both. There was a need and a want for both, and that's just what we're doing. So I'm going to start out with the career segment, and then I will timestamp it in the comments below so you have where the love starts if that's all that you're interested in. Thank you again for coming to this channel. If you are new, what's up? My name is Danny. If you are returning, what's up? And hello again. Let's get started. Okay, so I've already done career, already pulled career. I will say, Virgo, a lot of you guys are really in a highly competitive, your job is highly competitive in terms of the people around you, everything. It could be like a techie job, it could be whatever it is. There's a lot of people who want in, there's a lot of competition. And I feel like you guys are really being viewed as someone who has a lot of wisdom in this. So, at the bottom of the deck, you've got that Hierophant card, which is the unseen energy. Underneath that, you've got the Hermit card. So this is you guys showing up as yourself, like really being kind of like that go-to person. So let's say if you work in a big organization, a lot of people come to you for questions on how to do something, process something. You're just someone that people really go to for sound advice. I feel like you might be a little bit older in your career, even if you're not necessarily older in the job, like the oldest in the job. You're someone who's been around a while and very knowledgeable, and people are really appreciating you and respecting you for that. And you might even be getting some payoffs because of that. So if you are someone who has been on the lookout to elevate, to promote, to just expand in this way of career and finances, I feel like that's really, really good. You're at a really good place right now because, again, people are seeing you as someone who's very knowledgeable, someone who knows their stuff, someone they can trust, someone, like you guys are looking like that person, which is really, really great. Now, you guys are starting out with the 5 of Wands. You've got the 4 of Wands, and you've got the 10 of Swords. And I will say you guys have a lot of fire energy in this reading. You've got mostly wand cards. So I don't know if maybe like you guys, your work is influenced by a fire sign individual, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Aries. I don't know if maybe you have a fire rising. That could be that too. But also what I do know is you guys are really driven right now. There's a lot that you guys have in terms of just that drive. You guys are really being seen. You're really, you have the energy to move forward and to get the things that you want, which is really, really beautiful. A lot of you guys are in a place where you're expanding even in terms of your home. So like this new boost in money is really great for you because it's helping you to be able to finance your home or whatever. There's a lot of that energy, but I think that there's just a lot of energy going on right now. Also, we are going to be getting into that Capricorn season, which Capricorn season is all about doing the work. It's all about the tasks. It's all about what is the word I'm looking for? Like it's the process, the levels, the things, the discipline, right? And we are coming into that season. So it just feels like you guys are really, really gearing up for that. So 10 of Wands is what's clarifying the 5 of Wands. Again, I feel like you guys are in a really highly competitive job, or your position is something that maybe a lot of people are on the lookout to get, or maybe you could be in a position where you are trying to get that promotion. There's a lot of other people who are trying to get it too. This is something that's been very, very stressful for a lot of you guys because I feel like you guys are doing so much extra work in order to prove yourselves to this company or to this person. And the thing with that is, okay, like, yeah, do your best job, but make sure that you're not taking on too much, because at the end of the day, too much is too much. Like if there are things that are not getting done and you feel like you need to delegate, then you need to do that, because one thing is we definitely will burn ourselves out. Also, if you are doing above and beyond, that is like above and beyond, you're above and beyond, you are basically showing and teaching everybody around you, setting a new set of expectations, right? Taking on other people's things. So, you know, you can easily become that person who people just kind of put work off on you because they're like, oh, Susie, like she'll handle it. Or, you know, oh, they got it. Oh, they love it. They do it all the time. Da, da, da. And that's fine, but it's not. You know what I mean? So make sure that you guys are delegating work, especially if you are in a position where you're, you know, managing or whatever. I just feel like right now this is a really hectic time in your job. There's a lot going on. There's probably a lot of turnover. There's a lot of moving parts, and it could be very, very stressful. And again, if those of you who are up for promotions, I feel like there's a lot of stiff competition, and don't let the idea of that wear you out or stress you out or take away from whatever, because you guys are money, right? So next you got the Four of Wands clarified by the Empress. This is really a time where you guys are trying to grow in every aspect. A lot of you guys are saving your money for moving, right? Some of you guys are looking to get married. Some of you guys have babies on the way. We've got that Empress card. It's a very nurturing mother, you know, talks about fertility, but not just fertility like babies, but also fertility of new ideas. A lot of you guys, there's a big emphasis on moving or buying a house. Like this could be your first time buying a house. This could be a time where you're moving in with your partner. So again, I feel like things are going well. Just be mindful of all I just feel like you're going through a lot. Like, although there's a lot of stress, a lot of the stress is good. It comes from a good place, which is good, but it can still be overwhelming. So just so that you don't get into that place where you want to really like be a hermit and separate yourself from everybody and like, you know, just be in a pessimistic space, make sure that you are giving yourself time, because I feel like you guys can really, really burn out right now. So you got the Ten of Swords clarified by the Temperance. Temperance energy, that Sagittarius energy. Again, there's a lot of fire out here. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius person. There could be some type of an ending with a dealing, especially business partnerships. If you're talking about a Sagittarius person, does not have to be. One thing that it is stressing is Temperance is all about kind of like that patience and going with the flow and finding your flow and having kind of like that finesse. And I feel like a lot of you Virgos may be a bit overthinking the next step. So I think there's a big emphasis on enjoy where you're at right now. Enjoy the process, because like in a minute things are going to flash, right? I think you guys are really coming over a new hump. Again, there's really promotion opportunities, advancement opportunities available to all of you guys right now, which is really, really beautiful. So just make sure that you are keeping your energy up. Your health at this time is paramount, because the better you feel, the more energy you have, and the better we manifest when we're feeling better, right? When we've got more energy, we're able to manifest things to us quicker, faster, you know, all that. And for some of you guys, this has to do with getting a promotion, or like, you know, yeah, putting you more in an even more authoritative position, which is really, really beautiful. Yes. Okay, so Sun card came out next, and was clarifying that is the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So again, I feel like surrounding you, you guys are going to be coming into a lot of opportunities, because again, you're being seen right now. Even that Six of Wands says so. There's a big emphasis on you being looked at with respect in terms of what it is that you do. People respect your opinion. People respect your work, that sort of thing. And I feel like, yeah, just overall, people are really happy with what you're doing. Really, really happy with what you're doing. I will say there are people even in different companies. Like it could be like, there could be like competing companies that are looking at you and wanting to figure out how to bring you over. I'm telling you, there's something with the way that you guys do, Virgo, that you are very, very important. Like you bring a lot of there's some element that you bring to your company and your company's culture that it's hard for them to find. So I do feel like there are other people reaching out, even trying to draw you into their company, right? You might be getting all types of offers and different doors opening and stuff, which is really, really good for you guys. I think you guys like to have your options. And I see that you guys are coming into some really, really great ones. That's really, really good. Again, you've got that Seven of Wands card that is about standing up above the crowd, standing out above the crowd. Hierophant card is clarifying that. Yeah, some of you guys are really, especially if like you're in like some type of like teaching profession, something where you're like a public speaker, something where you're like in the public's eye, you're very much noticed, right? And again, I feel like there could be people trying to, kind of come in the way of that. But I honestly feel like they're not even really a factor. It's like at this point, you're so elevated, you may not even see them type thing. You guys are in a really good place in terms of feeling like you found your tribe. So for some of you guys, this is really important. This new job, it makes you feel like, okay, this is where I need to be. This is where I want to be. And trust me, I think money and everything is going to be good. I think everything is looking up. I just think that there's a little bit of overwhelm you guys get in the overthinking, right? But just remember to have that patience. Because look, at the end of the day, you guys got that victory card with the Four of Wands again. Okay, so that's all about setting the foundations. Again, you guys got Four of Wands twice. That's a big message, setting foundations. Some of you guys marriage, bridging together two households, two incomes, that sort of thing. But there's a victory here. Again, you guys are really, really standing out. For some of you guys, this has to do with promotions. For some of you guys, this has to do with some type of advancement. And I think that money is going to be looking really, really good. I think that you guys are in a really, really good place where you're starting to feel like you're really appreciated. And I think you will be. Especially for you, those of you who have worked so hard and maybe, for so much time, you just felt like things kind of went unnoticed. I think that you're definitely in a position where people are knowing about you and talking about you and being excited about the work that you do and all the things that you bring to the company. Okay. So you guys got visualize abundance in all forms. It says God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Yes. Come on now, abundance. And then you guys got two that popped out here with the fairy messages, which is flower power and travel. Flower power, spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. Now, depending on where you live, weather can be a little bit So even if that means getting your essential oils, some lavender, some, whatever it is that makes you feel good, that is going to be really good for you guys at this moment. And something that maybe you can add into your rituals or, things of that sort. And you guys got travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Yes. So those of you guys who've got trips on the brain, trips that are coming up that you're planning for, whether you're Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, I think this is going to be a really good trip, a really dynamic trip. I think you guys will see a lot in it, get a lot of aha moments. A lot will be clear. It'll just be feeling really, really, really good. So I think that's awesome. So yeah, that is your career money portion. I think you guys are doing good. Again, maybe a little bit of competition. Maybe a little bit of you guys overthinking, but I will tell you, if there's been concerns in the past of your employers or people around you, your peers, your whoever, seeing your worth, I feel like that's going to be a thing of the past, okay? Because you guys are out there. And you're not even trying to be out there like that, but it's just like your work is really speaking for itself. So people want to collaborate with you and talk to you and pick your brain a little bit. People, feel like they can trust you, ask you the questions. They feel like you're the knowledgeable one. So that's really, really cool. You guys are doing great. And with that, following that, it just brings you more opportunities for abundance. So right now, really, again, you going into that visualizing abundance in all forms. Abundance isn't just about money. It's good health. It's good friends. It's good food. It's your money. It's everything, okay? So this is going to be the love and romance portion. This will be appropriate for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Again, it's not going to resonate with all of you guys. So please take it as it does. And I thank you guys in advance for listening. Virgo's in love. King of Cups. Okay. Are you guys dealing with a water sign? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Perhaps a Aquarius. We've got the Star card here. Oh. Knight of Pentacles. Got a little Earth energy. Okay, okay. It looks like you guys have your eyes set on somebody who's really special to you. Could be water energy, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, King of Cups. That's a very elevated person, very heartfelt, very kind, very patient, very emotionally intelligent. I think this person brings you some type of healing that you haven't had elsewhere, right? Some type of hope you haven't had elsewhere. I think you guys have high hopes for this relationship, but I also feel like there is a need to get down to the details with this Knight of Pentacles. Take things slow. Know what you're getting into. Read the fine print. That sort of thing. Damn, Virgo. Wait, these are all great cards. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Then you got Magician. Love it. That's a, what is it? Gemini, Virgo energy. 9 of Cups. Back to water energy. Leo energy with the Sun. Okay. Okay, it looks like you guys got somebody you're dealing with who's like, let's make this happen. Let's make magic. Okay. 3 of Swords. What is that? That's blocked. Somebody still has some past pain to get over, right? Someone may not be done closing out the door of a possible other person. 5 of Swords. It's funny because if you look at the cards, like everything's like very bright and yellow at the top and then it goes like blue-gray. But I get it and it's actually fine. Oh yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's actually fine. Oh yeah, 6 of Cups. A lot of you guys are dealing with a soulmate. 10 of Pentacles underneath that. This is abundance. This is overall just feeling happy in life. This is your legacy. This is someone that you can really, really see future legacy shit with. I love that. Now, you guys got 3 major arcana. You got the Star, the Magician, and the Sun. That's beautiful. Where's my other deck of cards? Oh. King of Cups. Again, I feel like some of you guys, there's a lot of water energy going on, or like references to water in these cups. Very possible that you guys are dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but it could just be a person who's very in tune with their feelings, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily a water sign, but this person makes you feel, right? This person kind of gets you out of your pragmatic brain and you're able to kind of, be a little softer, right? There's healing and hope that comes with this. This person, in many ways, is like your ideal person. In many ways, they are your dream come true with that Star card. Again, that's Aquarius energy. But there is this need. I mean, you guys are still practical, right? There is this need to take things slow and really get down to the nitty gritty and really get down to the details. And I assume that that's because maybe in previous relationships with you Virgos, maybe this is a step that you skipped and you understand that as being a oops in the past. And so it just feels like there's this need to really take things slow and really, like I said, reading the fine print. Now, yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely in, a lot of you guys are in like the talking stages, right? 3 of Pentacles is very innocent energy. It's very like, oh, I'm just talking to him. I'm getting to know him, that type of thing. But it doesn't take away the fact that there are feelings there. There are strong feelings there already. I just feel like you guys are in a space where you're trying to like keep it cute, keep it whatever. And like, oh yeah, no, we're just getting to know each other. But under the surface, it feels like things are actually a little bit stronger. The Devil is clarifying the Star energy. So that's Capricorn energy. I think Capricorn energy, Capricorn season is going to show you a lot about this union and this like the potential of this, how far this can go. Because again, Capricorn season, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. It's very much the planet of rules and, you know, order and all that kind of stuff. And so whenever we are in particular seasons, it brings out certain things in all of us. And right now is going to be a time that we're walking into, like, really looking at the details of things, really being very clear, being very grounded, being very practical, being like doing the work, that sort of thing. And so in many ways, I feel like this relationship forces you to tackle yourself in the ways that, like, maybe you're toxic or maybe you're not the best partner to yourself, right? Because if we're going to be partners to anybody, we have to be good partners to ourselves first. Otherwise, we have no business, right? Even trying to put somebody else in that position. But it feels like this person, I don't know, it's like they're gentle to you. Their energy isn't like it's felt, but it's gentle. It's not too hard, but it's enough to where it makes you want to bring out changes in you. Like, let's say if you're a Virgo who like has struggles with patience and like struggles with, you know, that sort of thing, or like has like kind of like a hard edge, like this person makes you softer. This person makes you want to work on other things, not necessarily work on things about you, not necessarily for that person, but through that person, you're able to see what things, like they almost like show you a mirror, right? And so you're able to have compassion for it and have a little bit more patience in that circumstance. Now, Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the 10 of Wands. I do feel like you guys, so I feel like things are going slow and steady, right? And that's fine. You guys are really getting to know each other. You guys are really being practical about what can happen, really kind of planning the things. But with it, it does bring a lot of stress. Now, a lot of these stresses seem like they're outside things outside of you guys. So this could be circumstances in terms of like, going back to that 3 of Swords we have down here, like, is someone still in a situation where they're trying to get over it? Are they fully healed in order to really accept a new relationship? Would moving have to be involved? Does this affect children? Does this, like, there's things, right? And although you guys are down to obviously figure out, it's stressful. Like, it's a lot. And it's okay. It's a good kind of stress. I feel like, bottom of the deck right now, you guys got that 6 of Cups, remember? So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel like this is strongly a soulmate energy. This is someone you could see yourself having kids with. This is someone maybe you even have a past with. I don't know, but holy shit, shut up. This is really, really good energy. But it's going to it's going to force you to work for it, which is fine, because I don't believe that all relationships have to be hard, but I do believe that all relationships take work, and this is going to take a little bit of work. Overall, this person feels good. You know what I mean? So now the person, they got the Magician clarified by the Ace of Cups. I mean, they want to make this happen. They're ready to go. You fulfill them so much emotionally. You guys have something very, very special, something very pure. Ace of Cups is very pure energy. They feel like they don't feel like this was by accident. They feel like they were guided by you or guided to you. So whatever the circumstances are based around your relationship, like there's something about it that makes it unique, where it's like, oh my God, we came together. Like, what are the chances? That type of thing. And I just feel like they feel very blessed to be around you, and they want to extend that love offer. Now with the Magician card, again, there's that confidence backing them. There's that, knowing that they've got all the tools in their belt to make this happen. Now, with some of you guys, this person might be having like a lack of that. You know what I mean? Feeling like, ooh, I don't know, because I feel like there might be some, for some of you, like some type of a block or like apprehension, but like they got the goods and like they want to make this happen. And again, I love this. So you got the 9 of Cups, which for me is the minor arcana of the star. Right? They're basically the same thing, just on different levels. This person is totally fulfilled and happy on their own. This is about being independently happy. This is also about wishes coming true, just like the Star card. So I feel like they see a future with you, right? You got the Empress card, clarifying them. But it's really, really important, so for them, I will say, which could be tied to this 3 of Swords. Actually, I know it is, and this 5 of Swords. They lack a little bit of confidence. Like, there's things about, like, they're so soft and they're so nice that there are things that they just, they can't comfortably do. And I think it's because like with this Empress card, for a lot of them, they're always in that mode of nurturing others, right? The Empress is the mother of the deck. Like this is like Mama Bear. She looks out for everybody, but there's also that need to make sure that you're straight, right? With that Nine of Cups, which kind of brings that up. Nine of Cups is making sure you're independently happy, right? Because we can't count on other people for our happiness. So there's some things I think within this person that they have to work out themselves. And again, I think it's because they're always in a position where they feel like they have to emotionally take care of people, or be everybody's like savior, and they don't, right? So that's something they've got to learn. But you make them really, really happy. And I think with you, they feel them. You know what I mean? Like they feel, I don't know. It's beautiful. Like this is a situation that makes them happy. This is a situation that they can see growing, right? Empress card, all about harvesting, all about growing. Again, fertility, pregnancy, or like pregnancy of ideas, pregnancy of an idea of a life together. You never know. And then they got the Sun card clarified by the Lovers. So Leo energy, Gemini energy, but this is all types of yes energy. Like this person sees you as someone in the future. And you know, the Sun card a lot of times for me talks about family too. And remember, we did get that Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I think that this person, ooh, and then underneath that was that Six or Ten of Pentacles. I think this person can really see you as someone they can have a family with or extend their family with. There's a feeling that there may be some hurdles to get over, right? Some brick walls to hop over, but I think that this is a yes. I think there's a lot of love here, a lot of balance here. It's almost like for them, they feel like they found their twin, right? So they feel like they found their mirror in the best way. Because I think with you, Virgo, they respect you so much, like, and they respect you and like you as a friend, first and foremost. But they love the shit out of you too. Like they're attracted to you. They feel like they can be vulnerable with you. They feel like you are someone that they can like really grow and have a family with and like have that whole dynamic. So, ooh, yes. Okay. Three of Swords. Why did Virgo get Three of Swords? Now, this is the blocks. Again, I think that some of you guys might be battling with, or the other person might be battling with having to either cut someone loose, still dealing with the emotions that come from healing from previous relationships. You guys could even be trying to go at this again, although I feel like for most of you, this is a fresher thing. If anything, if this is someone from your past, this feels like maybe in the past, this was more like a missed opportunity rather than like an ex. But the World, yes, is clarifying it. And then Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck right there. I think that this is something that you guys are going to work through together. Whatever this Three of Swords points to, and whatever this Three of Swords relates to, I think that you guys are going to figure it out together, which is actually really, really beautiful, because I think that that's what you guys want too. You want that sense of partnership. You want that sense of, you know what I mean? Like it just being solid. And for you, you know, that foundation is really important. Having a relationship that's really grounded, right? Very important. Yeah, so advice for moving forward, Five of Swords and Six of Swords. It feels like, I don't know, I just feel like there's people in you guys' space. I feel like there's people in your space that might be making things a little bit difficult. Maybe they have their own opinions or things to say, and that might really affect one or two of you, depending on who that's for. I don't know. But I feel like really, you know, with that Six of Swords, it's telling you to move on. Take the experiences and take the lessons that you've learned from your previous relationship and move on. You don't have to, you know, you don't owe anybody anything. Whether this is you or that person, whether they're having the hard time moving on from someone or you're having the hard time moving on from someone. Because I feel like they're, like, look at how this is sitting next to each other. It's just like this. Right? It's almost like, so there's that Three of Swords, that heartbreak, that disappointment. We're moving on. We've learned from our lessons, and we're just not going to entertain anything anymore. And it doesn't have to be a big production. It doesn't have to be a big whatever. But I feel like someone in this union has a hard time letting go. Like there's guilt there. Like you owe somebody something, and you don't. I don't know if this is for you, Virgo, or the cross watcher. But that's showing up really, really strong here. It's all in your head, or all in their head. Tower, Queen of Pentacles, and the Tower. Hold up now. Radical change. Tower card, that's Piscean energy for me. Yeah, you guys got a lot of water here. You guys could be dealing with the Pisces for sure. I think that something unexpected is going to happen. I don't know. It almost feels like there's a curveball moment. Like maybe you think things are going to go a certain way based on something they told you or whatever. And then I think you guys end up getting surprised. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, because this seems like this is someone who you guys think long-term and they think long-term in terms of marriage, family, that sort of thing. And so I think it may surprise you how they come at you and what steps they decide to take, because I think that they're almost doing like this dance where it's like a start, stop thing. You know, like sometimes it's a yes, sometimes it's a no. They start to feel bad and they do it like just back and forth. But I think coming up here, full go. It's going to be full go. Pisces season. It's so funny because I just did Leo's extended and it felt like Pisces season was going to be important to them too. And with you guys, it really feels no different. Let's do a love angel card. A love romance. This is a really good reading, Virgo. You guys have something really, really special right in front of your face. Again, I just feel like there's a few hurdles, few details, a few things to get clear on. But I think there's going to be movement forward. The World card, clarifying that 3 of Swords, that's major change. Major leveling up. So that's really, really good. And again, this is whether this is you or the other person. Take the message as it resonates. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. I know that's right. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive. To give and receive the highest energy of all. I think that's good. And I'm gonna leave it right there because that was a bomb ass read. Yeah, I'm really excited for you, Virgo. So definitely reach out to me if you are wanting a personal reading and I would love to help you out with that. Thank you. Love you. Bye.